Okay, Ellison.
Yes, my name is Ellison Kendrick. I am a singer, songwriter, dancer, and actor. And I come from Miami, Florida. Actually, it's Miami Beach, South Beach to be exact. And I flew here about 2 days ago to London to record with this song, Can't Explain, with HD.
Tell us about how your early days in a church choir and how did it shape your vocal style, approach to music?
Wow. Well, that is the beginning. That's where I started. And to me, what goes in is what comes out. So I learned the things that you know, the things like technique, projection. There's a certain style, certain way of phrasing, and the most important thing that I learned in church is that is more important when you're doing soul and R&B music and gospel. It's what you feel, and when you feel it, then everyone else around you will feel it as well.
You were born in Miami, Florida. Mm-hmm. Tell us about growing up there and what it's like.
Growing up in Miami, it's wow. To me, it's the epitome of what a melting pot is. There's so many different cultures, so many different races of people, so many different backgrounds, and you kind of learn that the world is bigger than what you think it is, and you learn to embrace, and you learn that a little bit of everything. It kind of like, when you're, especially with music, it takes a little bit of everything to kind of make you who you are. And I think that makes me a better person because I grew up in a very diverse culture.
What are your favorite musical influences?
Ooh, artists, you mean? Singers or performers?
If you like.
Wow. I would say entertainment-wise, on the male side, it would be entertainer. Michael Jackson would be one. And as far as a vocalist, that would be, I would say, Luther Vandross and Stevie Wonder.
What is your favorite memory about working with Joss?
My favorite memory? I have so many. That's really a tough question because I spent a lot of years with her on the road and recording. My favorite memory was the first day she called me to go on tour. And that was that changed my life. And I had never experienced anything like that. I've been to over 120 countries with her, recorded on just about every album she released, maybe one or two that I didn't, but everything. Television shows, meeting people that I've only dreamed of. So my favorite memory was that first phone call.
Where were you when you got that call?
I was actually with a friend in a car. And I was working with Betty Wright, and she was one of the producers and writers on that record. And we were at the studio, and I remember her saying to me, you sing? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then she asked me to sing for her, and I did. And she said, when I get ready to go on tour, I'm going to give you a call. Oh, yeah, right. Because in the industry, you hear people say, I'm going to give you that call. And that call, 90% of the time, it doesn't happen. But when I got that call, yeah.
How did you get to hear about Benjamin Race and HD's music, and how did you end up working together?
Social media. The power of social media. We got in contact with each other via social media, and then when we started to communicate, I went to look and see the music that he's done, and I like a lot of the things that I heard and that I saw visually, and went to the website. So I was impressed, and then when we started to talk about the possibility of working together, and he sent a couple of tracks to me, I was like, yeah. And right away, once I heard it, I started to write, and I responded, I guess within 1 or 2 days, I think I responded with something. So, hey, and that's all. That's history.
Tell us about the song Can't Explain.
Can't Explain is really about a relationship that you have with someone that everyone else has an opinion about, and they don't understand why you're with that person or why you chose that person. But the bottom line is, you don't need to explain, and you don't have to explain.
Musical plans and goals or dreams for this year?
For this year is to help this song make it top 10 or better yet, number 1. That's the plan. I like to have short term and then I go on to the next one. So right now we're focused on Can't Explain.
Cut. That's perfect.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Real nice, Rick. Cool, thanks.
Thank you.
Relax.
Okay. Woosah.